said that's...
and others who knew the secret?
That's why she said they sent a deleter.
But wait. There was another inconsistency in her story. Why go to such lengths at all? With just a small flexing of the Galactic Federation's military force, they should have been able to destroy a facility of this scope with ease. So why didn't they?
It's true, if the Galactic Federation is as great as they're saying it is,
Actually,
they could have gone Death Star.
there was an even more dangerous plan. Come with me. What?
Metroid militarization
That's not
plan.
possible. The Metroids were terminated along with Zebes. Yes. And the last of them, a baby, met its end above my head. You're Samus Aran, right? The one who annihilated the space pirates? Metroid remnants were attached to your suit when you returned from Zebes.
They removed them.
Produced from a piece of cell structure salvaged by the Federation, and they are in this facility.
They had remade the Metroids.
Easier is going to polish so you be at least somewhat presentable.
And wriggling in the same way. At first, no one thought that the creature was Ridley. They didn't think it had potential as a bioweapon at all. They raised it like a pet, calling it Little Birdie. Until one day, it attacked one of the researchers and got away. Ridley had played dead and lured the scientist into his cage. What was left? It was a horrible sight. But in order to control Metroid, you need Mother Brain's telepathy. You don't. You didn't recreate a Mother Brain clone, did you? It's artificial intelligence. We developed an AI program that would reproduce Mother Brain's thought process.
Oh, come on! Really?
We called it MB. But it was just a program. It wasn't the mother herself. MB evolved as it communicated with the Metroids. It appears as though it began to become self-aware, much like the original Mother Brain. It's really quite remarkable. That's when it became clear to me just why Madeline was so afraid of the space pirate's resurrection. It wasn't that her story had holes in it. Through the holes were glimpses of the danger that was right before her eyes. If everything she said was true, where are the Metroids and MB? They're in an area called Sector 0. It's a unit that doesn't appear in any of our map data. It's a place like Turian, where we propagate and raise Metroids. I began to see what the worst-case scenario would look like. The ultimate weapon, the Metroid, would be mass-produced, and as soon as an AI that could control them was developed, the plan to create a special forces unit modeled after the space pirates was replaced. But as the AI called MB spun out of control, the facility became a place much like the planet Zebes. If the situation were left alone, galactic society would be put in peril. Even the ringleaders of the operation wanted to avoid that, but they still wanted the Metroids. And that's why they decided to capture the Metroids contained in Sector 0 and delete the rest of the facility, including the space pirates, Ridley, and everyone who knew the secret. But before the ringleaders could act, Adam appeared. Adam might have known or suspected the truth about the facility from the beginning. Regardless, since the ringleaders were members of the Galactic Federation, they could no longer act recklessly. And So a deleter was installed as a member of Adam's team to destroy evidence and plan for each subsequent move. But having me added on as a member must have disrupted the Galactic Federation's plans. Madeline, thanks for telling me all this. I've got to destroy the Metroids and MD in Sector 0. You have to remain hidden. Don't worry. The Galactic Federation CO who's here now will help you. You're safe.
Does that CO happen to be Commander Adam Malkovich?
Yes. Why? Adam's a traitor, isn't he?
The real leader of this operation is Commander Malkovich. I can't believe that he's here.
Adam Malkovich was the leader all along.
Stay here until I return.
You know, I'm gonna end the video right here, just because it's early. See if I can't make it to a data room to end it where. Data room. My battery's running low, and the game sent me for a loop, so I'm gonna end it here tonight. So I can't. I'm ending it here for tonight. Long story. But I think now is a good stopping point.